person. We're gonna get an H-Box Gahtzu now.
Ooh, the box is finally coming on stream?
The hungriest of them all.
The clutch god himself. Have you been watching his stream at all as he plays every weekly tournament in the country?
No, but I heard a bit about it from Leffen. But I think that people want to hear more about the past week.
I mean, you gotta respect H-Box. He's been grinding Melee in the last couple of weeks pretty heavily.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like Plup was saying, this is maybe one of the most competitive eras, or the crazy amount of people getting good so fast. H-Box has been losing to Ben and Bones and like, there's just names I've never heard of.
Yeah, and also, but also, like for instance, yesterday he's playing against Slug, the Ice Climbers player, in Levo. And me and Ludwig are in a tattoo shop getting tattoos of each other's names, right?
Where'd you get it?
Someone is literally getting a tattoo on their neck. Okay, big rest there. I'll finish this up quick. While we are watching esports on a phone, and we see H-Box roll out on FD and charge it forever, and then beat Slug and pop off, and Ludwig says, he shouldn't have lost to that. That shouldn't work. And H-Box is the kind of guy that makes stuff not work. That's what I'm saying here. And he gets that first rest on Gahtzu.
Kind of surprised Gahtzu didn't come down with a knee, Falcon Punch.
There it is.
A Falcon Punch, yeah.
Right?
I haven't seen it in a while.
Maybe
he wanted
Puff
more.
Could live, I don't know.
Yeah, I think he knew Puff would live and wanted a little more damage from a combo.
Yeah. As a Falcon player, how do you feel about Gahtzu in particular? Gar.
I think Gatsu's dope. I remember the first time I played him in like a money match, and I was like, I'm gonna destroy this guy, and it did not go that way.
When was that?
This was I went to Florida. I must have lived on the West Coast at that point. So I don't really remember when. Probably 2012-ish. I don't know.
Oh, it's a long time ago.
Yeah, I got destroyed by a couple of Floridians while down there. But yeah, I was definitely very humbled, and I gotta tell you, at that time, I was like, wow, Gahtzu is the lamest Falcon. I was like, wow, is he just gonna grab me and tech chase me? This is so boring. But
that's the secret about Falcon Dittos. Whoever is beating you is way lamer.
Absolutely.
No matter what the gameplay actually was.
Unless I'm winning.
That's actually not, because I played Oscar in Falcon Dittos earlier today, and it was the reverse of Ben SW. There's posters of me.
It'll happen.
Up there too.
It'll happen. I believe it.
But yeah, I think Gahtzu's really interesting because he actually succeeds quite a bit in a lot of online tournaments, grinds a lot, and he's becoming like, it used to be like the holy triumvirate of Wizzy, Nun, and S2J. But now Gahtzu's like the fourth. Like, he's in the mix, and he's a real threat. It's cool.
Yeah. You know, yeah, that's like in my era, there were the 3 or the 4 Falcons. That's like a number for Falcon. If you look through the lore.
And then someone
like,
steps
I think,
up.
Yeah, it's like me, Silent Spectre, Hacks, and like Dark Rain was kind of in the background because, you know, he didn't play for a while.
Also from Kansas, which is like...
There can only be 4. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, there can only be. And one needs to be a question.
That's a good way to put it.
One needs to be a question. I've always felt that Gahtzu has more skill than, you know, his average performance in terms of, you know, results. That's just, you know, when I watch Gahtzu, I just feel like he's got so much skill and so much potential. And sometimes I just feel like the, you know, mental or the stress might get in the way a bit.
Yeah, it's something to grind itself, you know, is the mental in tournament. And now we can, you know.
That's true.
Through knee.
Yes.
Dessert. It's crazy that didn't kill. I would have expected that, but...
And problem is, now if he gets that same grab... Oh, wow. That was on purpose, right?
Yeah, he's trying to get the ledge canceled.
He's been watching his Nun videos?
Yep.
Wow.
But Gahtzu's going to have a harder time comboing into knee now. And he's actually going for raw up smash.
I have no idea if he's going for quick up air or
Oh,
up
no,
smash,
he's not. He's trying to catch H-Box.
Yeah, I just saw like the 4th one.
Yeah,
so.
if it was 1, I would agree with you. But he's done 16.
This is quite a bit.
I've done at least 3 trying to get instant up airs.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, my God, that was it.
I thought so, too.
Doesn't go for the rest. Now he's looking for a mix-up, but then H-Box was the short hop drill 2 times. Being in front of Puff Shield is really stressful as a Falcon. It can be good because you get a grab down through a knee like this, or not. But she can also just, like, stuff you. And it's a timing game, and it's terrifying. Oh, no.
I think Wizzy does a lot.
Wow.
That's a Ludwig.
Ludwig.
Is that the Ludwig?
Yeah, he forward smashes all the time.
Yeah. I believe it.
Go ahead. You're saying Wizzy?
I feel Wizzy does a lot of double jump aerials versus Puff that I really, really like. And I'm just kind of watching Gahtzu thinking about how he's approaching the match, and I'm not quite figuring out, like, how he... It's just always been tough for me to figure out how to get in on Puff, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just noticing that Gahtzu and Wizzy, I think, approach the matchup pretty differently.
Yeah, I mean, there's this. It is interesting because Wizzy, you said a lot of double jumps, like staying above Puff, which is oftentimes the big no-no, or at least thought to be the no-no. You want to get under her and up air and kind of control the ground, even though she's pretty solid, like with her back air. But it's a back air, right? It's horizontal. But Wizzy kind of turns that on its head. Sometimes.
Yeah.
You got to still play it conventionally.
Yeah, I feel like Wizzy in the past, I've seen him kind of like, he goes above to bait Puff up, and then Falcon falls way faster though, you know?
No.
So then he'll kind of like, be like, okay, Puff, come up here, and then all of a sudden he's below.
Yeah, he plays like air dodging games.
Yeah.
Like in the Marvel sense.
And I feel like in this matchup, like trying to nair Puff, like, you know, like it's a Sheik or like any other character is just terrible. But I've just noticed Wizzy getting like the second hit of nair on the way down, and it still combos just as well if you can hit it that way, you know? Because nair has pretty good stun.
HBox with a really beautiful catch too. Oh no. Just coming underneath, basically whiff punishing a jump in from Gahtzu, and he'll do it with up air, and it's like, that's a rest sometimes. And it's just such a scary matchup. Oh,
Yeah, that
wow.
single hit nair only. That happens a lot versus Puff.
I don't think HBox has gotten hit by like more than 2 stomps this entire set. His defense has actually been so
Yeah,
good.
he's been power shielding them.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there's that. It's just up smash
just
it.
beat Stomp.
Jesus.
Just crouching on the ground makes Puff a much more difficult target to hit.
That's what you want to is a stomp, you know? Like a rest punish is often stomp, pop him up, stomp again, tech chase, and not like a Falcon punch or something, because you want the most you can get. And HBox just was so ready for it.
Ooh. Actually, a good trade?
Yeah, it's honestly not a bad trade for Hungrybox there.
More!
Oh!
Yes! Let's go.
And that actually killed at
That
65?
is so nuts.
Yeah.
I had no idea it was going to be that good.
That's why I was
Scar,
spamming it, dude.
a lot has changed in Melee,
No,
Scar.
seriously. This actually reminds me of, you know, Zane versus Hungrybox.
Oh, the turnaround.
Hang on, I'm going to be quiet. I want to watch this.
Let's go. Yeah, Scar was actively pogging at that.
Whoa,
that
whoa,
oh, smash!
whoa,
Oh my god, what a
whoa.
tech chase. HBox getting thrown around now. He's kind of got staggered, right?
There's
His
nowhere to
defense
go.
just fell apart,
Yeah, he's wobbling. He lost his legs here. Oh,
Wow.
those are ridiculously spaced knees.
So good. It's because it's a long cross-up.
Yeah.
You're hitting behind knowing that you're going to. And HBox will run up grab. This is pretty scary. Gahtzu versus HBox on Yoshi's has been, they've been doing this 1,000 times. So it's really scary because I think HBox definitely the winner on this situation.
All right, wait a minute. Anything could happen here.
Oh no.
How many times have we seen Hungrybox in this comeback situation?
Infinite.
Gahtzu.
It's
Great
uncountable.
movement.
Yeah, great movement and great chip damage here from Gahtzu. Adding it up percent by percent.
Here, maybe?
Nah.
1 or 2 more.
Yeah.
HBox here. Would love to find a falling up air rest
I
setup.
was just thinking to myself, what is HBox looking for? What does he want?
Yeah, falling up air.
Oh
Maybe up tilt
my
if it doesn't
goodness.
get
Yeah,
one
yeah,
of
yeah.
those too.
One of those.
That would have been juicy.
Oh, he goes for it. Dude, they go for it at the same time. Both of
Gahtzu!
their
SD
ideas.
was SD,
Oh,
dude.
okay.
Wow.
God.
Gahtzu barely makes it out of Yoshi's story alive.
Essential game. Dude, they went for the pound and the knee at the same time. Pound beats that, though.
If Gahtzu gets a
Wow,
little bit
and
of a...
today I learned that you can raw up smash in the middle of story
Today you
while
learned,
Puff
Scar?
is at 65 and she will die off the top if she gets hit by both hits.
Just don't miss.
That's true. Well, actually, he
Yeah,
missed
he
a
missed
lot.
700 times on Stadium
True,
and he didn't
true.
get punished.
So miss or
Aw.
hit it. To get, yeah, go for that tech chase. The stomp is so powerful in this matchup, but it's like, again, if they know it's coming, there's that up tilt rest called the Nico where I'm from.
You could do the DI, right? I don't know if you can do that.
On that?
Oh, did he
Oh,
get...
off the
Yeah,
up
just
tilt.
die. To the rest? I don't know.
Oh, I think he dies there for sure. A little too much.
Yeah,
too
but he
much
died off the
percent.
top as well, I'm saying.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah.
It's just
That's
For
what you,
those
that's
of
what you
you who
meant.
don't, no, everybody who's watching knows.
that extra second. It matters.
That's
If you
what you
die
meant.
off the top, then it takes longer than if you die off the side. Today you learned.
You learned. Peepo G in the chat.
Nice nair out of shield by Gahtzu,
Wait,
but
how did Gahtzu take this stock? I don't understand. I missed it.
Straight knee, I think.
Okay,
he's
okay.
built different. You know this.
That's how.
Oh, who does that?
Who Raptor Boost versus Puff?
Have you
That
ever
was
done that,
goofy.
Scar?
I have, and it never works.
Oh, yeah, again!
No.
He
Yeah,
hurt you,
that's
slime.
nutty.
I cannot believe this, dude.
You know what else never works versus Puff? Falcon kick.
True.
Puff absorbs Falcon kick.
It's like boo.
Yeah, it's like the Black Panther suit.
Oh my goodness.
Insane. He
But
caught
she
him
lives.
on DI out, too, and he almost died.
Yeah. Luckily, HBox had the whole stage behind him to DI. Oh my god, he did the slime.
No, it's
The slime, the dunk. I was going to call it the Tapikins.
It's the Tapikins.
Run past forward smash.
Oh.
I like that he threw it in.
yeah.
I like that Gahtzu threw that in. Just run past puff forward smash the other way.
Yeah.
In one
That
stock,
almost hit.
he did 2 side Bs and the dunk.
Yeah.
Like he's
And now he'll never use that move again.
Yeah.
It was just to get the fear in HBox's heart.
And
On the
you better
table.
believe it's in there. If we could autopsy HBox right now, you would find fear coagulated in his heart. That's right.
man.
Oh!
There
HBox
he is.
Yeah,
Get
second
under
hit
him.
nair. So, oh!
What?
Sick confirm.
And Gahtzu found that clip, that nair clip from HBox's pound. HBox is using a lot of pounds here, and I think Gahtzu might have a little bit of a read on it.
Wow, he jumped over him like a Koopa without hitting him. Oh, there's Tech Chase again. Nice.
Gahtzu. Oh!
Yeah, knee grab. Rare.
That's a
rare
thing,
to
Scar?
see. Oh, it's a thing. You know it's a thing.
Okay, but here's...
39%. What could be done? Full charge forward smash!
Oh, right.
Okay. I like the idea, but
Yeah.
Gahtzu may lose this game because of that decision.
Yeah.
Oh, what do I know? But
It's,
I think charge
it's pretty
forward smash.
spooky. Yeah.
Oh, no! Good tech by Gahtzu.
Very, very
Amazing
clutch. There's down
tech.
throw knee here. Nice.
Does that just work?
Yeah.
No way.
That just works, baby.
I think he was at the perfect percent for it, like 75. But if he was 82,
Right.
maybe not.
When
Yeah.
I will play like Ludwig and he'll try to do the rest counter to that, you know, you time it, I'll often be late on my knee. And then he'll just rest and not hit me and fall asleep. And he'd be like, "You're so bad. If you're better,
If
I
you're
win
better,
there."
I'll hit you.
Yeah.
That's the
I
classic.
was like, "Sorry, dude."
Sorry, Led.
Gahtzu up 2-1 in the set here.
Wait, what?
Was not surprising this after our game 1.
Yeah.
What was the with the FD pick? No one knows. No one knows.
Nobody does know. I think you're just trying to.
No one knows.
I don't know.
I'm just asking you stumpers.
Stumpers are good. That's how we grow.
You know what I mean?
Interesting to see him go.
Wow,
Okay, now he's
Gahtzu,
spamming grab.
Be careful on those shield grabs, Gahtzu.
Because he barely grabbed it, feels like last game.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
you got to give credit to HBox's spacing here. Also trying to nair past. No dice.
And once again, just to remind everybody what the stakes are, is this game for HBox. If he loses here, he will start in loser's bracket.
That's right.
Next week.
And Gahtzu being winners.
That would be
the way
something.
the way HBox is playing right now, he needs that winner's bracket, man.
He's much less like a sure thing as he used to be, right? So it's like losers actually is super scary.
Yeah.
I was actually just talking to Ken Chen about like what if HBox the Summit like what 4-time whatever time champion isn't
Isn't in it.
it.
That would actually be brazy. Because he
so wild.
he would have to like also dodge the other ways to get in, which
Ooh.
oh my god.
Oh, and
He died?
there was nothing he could have done there, I don't think.
I don't understand though why HBox doesn't pound or double jump
Mash
in those
jump.
situations.
When-
I don't
no,
get it.
When you pound, you still have the momentum from going
What
back.
about double jump?
It feels like he was
I'm not
actionable, basically.
He was actionable. Practical task, please.
I've asked practice. This has happened before. HBox is just a puzzle. Wait!
Beautiful. That was so good.
Yeah.
He needed it too,
See
you
what the
know.
punish is. 16. That's it. Not much. Okay, this
No.
the set could turn around right here. I just feel a narrative string. I feel
What?
the thread of fate has been pulled.
Bro.
Slime.
Oh my god. And then he misses that follow-up too.
This is all turning around for HBox here. He punished a missed
HBox
stomp.
just went into Gahtzu's brain.
He actually did. He punished missed stomp with rest. I've never seen that in my life.
It was really off of that. The conversion as well before with the up air, and he's just like turned it on real quick,
Yeah.
and that's what happens. Down throw knee here. Oh, this platform's every time. Every time I think it's gonna happen.
Nice nair. I mean,
Nice.
and yeah,
Let's go.
nair with such great hit stun. Oh, what?
Wow.
Tanking that down
I
air.
didn't know HBox knew how to meter cancel.
I thought he'd go for that tech chase rest too, but he also doesn't really do that.
Yeah.
So it's like he's still playing it like, you know, not using 80% of his brain or 20% of his brain or something.
Dude, this would be
Who thinks
so...
it's going to be a game 5? Who thinks that HBox is going to get schmelted?
Scar.
2 years ago, Xbox wins this. Now,
We
Gahtzu
don't
wins
know.
it.
I think HBox has Game 5 in his blood, and he always brings it to Game 5.
What would it be if game 5 didn't flow out of this set? Oh!
Insane.
Gahtzu.
A couple more of those and this set's over.
What if that same up air mix-up, too?
We got 4 minutes, 56 seconds on the clock. Nobody needs to approach right now, okay?
He's throwing shield drop knees out, too, from the top platform. Like, there are hitboxes that will catch you in the side of the head, and it's so scary for HBox. Oh, no.
That.
What?
Oh, Gahtzu saying something.
We're going to game 5.
He's clutching his pearls.
Wow. Okay,
Oh, man.
what actually did happen there?
I think he thought he grabbed a ledge, and he tried to ledge hop Nair, but he was just a little too quick.
He didn't have a double jump?
Well, he never grabbed ledge yet. He just went straight down from his recovery.
I guess not, because I'm trying to remember the combo before to, like, if he got his jump snatched or something. I don't think he did. Maybe it's just you're so sure that you're going to grab ledge, you don't hit the gray button. So I'm not sure. Either way, tragic.
It's the Hungrybox effect, Slime. This
Dude.
man does not lose before game 5.
Game 5 had to happen.
It had to happen. It was in the cards, Scar.
The threat of fate.
Oh. Yeah, it's like, again, too, in that beginning of the Dreamland game, there's a lot of up tilts, you know, and Gahtzu was running into him, which HBox wasn't doing earlier. So there's this, like, this new set of moves to deal with because of his ability to mix it up. Oh, my God. Just rest punish that
Good
smash
punish.
DI?
Yeah, that was crazy DI.
Oh, my God. He lives. Sick.
If Gahtzu was 1% higher, I think he would have been
I
better.
know.
Yeah. Such a sick DI from Gahtzu. Keeping himself alive on Battlefield here, game 5.
Running around with Nair, I'm just okay. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm just feeling a little, just feeling a little change in the energy and the energetic disposition of Gahtzu.
Yeah.
I'm just feeling it.
What? Remember that Vish run where he lost to HBox, but he like popped. He beat like a couple really good players, and then HBox just smothered him. And I was thinking, like, in that same sort of vein, like, if you were right here, Bobby, here after a tournament run, because you got in through a series of tournaments and you're playing HBox, what's the first thing that goes through your head as an approach as Falcon?
Me?
Yeah, you. You're playing HBox. What does Bobby Scar do?
What's the most electrifying option?
Oh, I'm thinking I'm just double jumping. I'm just double jumping around.
He's a dad now,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm a dad now.
Oh,
I'm gonna have flashbacks to Genesis 1, losing to HBox and Mango's Puff.
oh.
How well does now Scar do in like, let's say 10 years ago, 2011?
Oh.
You're the best player in the world?
No way. No.
What?
No. I
Who
think
beats you?
2011 Scar beats me.
Okay, come on.
Oh,
You don't think so?
Hey, 2011 Scar was pretty badass.
I thought you
think
were I thought you were better than you ever been, right?
No,
Everyone
I never
is.
said that.
No, but the
I don't
idea
think
that we
so.
all practice
Whoa.
and stuff. Oh no.
Do you think that was a rest attempt from HBox?
Maybe. Nice
Ooh.
F tilt. That's crazy.
Yeah, that F tilt was really sick. Okay, bad pound.
Yeah, those are the bad pounds that Gahtzu has to be aware of.
Here's those double jumps. Oh, it's not a lot of
Wow.
single jumps. Oh my God. How's he convert?
Such a big conversion. I'm actually really surprised at that comboed.
I am as well. He keeps getting these picture perfect percent ranges.
What? That was nuts.
I
To
see.
convert that into a back throw? Insane.
Young
Look how
crash cancel.
simple the edge guard is, you know?
Yep.
Once Falcon's off stage, if the puff's ready.
Oh,
Wow. I've never seen Pound get stuffed that hard.
yeah, that was a stuff.
Again with the up tilt. That low percent up tilt rest is so freaky. But Gahtzu's looking really, again, you said the energy. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's what stops it. But he's looking a lot more confident, right?
Nice
Is that
grab.
kill?
That was a crazy grab by Gahtzu. Look at that deep exhale. He's trying to keep it together.
That is-
Hungrybox's last stock.
This
Oh
is
my
huge.
God.
Clutch God?
Clutch God or the threat of fate.
Clutch God or loser's bracket God?
Nice. Gets away with that shield, that stomp on shield too. Up throw? What
This
do
is
you
the
even get here?
second
Nothing.
time
What? Meteor cancel up air?
again.
That's going to be a kill from that.
Falcon kick?
No way. That was
Oh
brilliant.
my God, boys.
Game 5, last stock.
How many times have we seen him do this?
They've been in this situation a lot too. HBox, Gahtzu, they both from
Yeah.
Florida. They've played. This happened a lot, you know. But Gahtzu really put it all together after all these years.
Dude, this might be a long stock. I feel like these guys are spacing each other out.
Haven't hit each other in like 10 seconds or something.
When HBox starts up tilting. Oh, my breath.
Every stop is such a commitment. You're putting all of your chips in the middle.
Oh my God, HBox wants to throw the pound out, but he's holding back.
HBox he has center.
Up tilt, pound, nair, stomp. This is everything that's just like how neutral is going right now. HBox had a weird
he
percent.
dead?
This up air. Oh no.
I think that could have comboed.
Yeah, I feel like so too.
Gahtzu.
No, not off up air. Not at this percent.
Gahtzu literally holding center
He's
stage
just
here.
not
He says,
moving.
I'm not going to jump up there, HBox.
He gets a grab. Oh my God.
Gahtzu takes the set, 3-2.
Insane.
HBox looking to land on the platform again, but no dice. He got grabbed at some place where I don't think it was happening, and y'all told me if you grab Puff at 70 or something, that just works.
It just works.
What?
No tech on the platform, no counterplay for HBox, and he gets put into loser's bracket for next week.
He's been
Gahtzu.
relegated.
He's been relegated.
Gahtzu in winner's bracket?
You put it on your resume, relegated HBox.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of people can say that. Elliot can.
2021.
Gahtzu can.
Who is his name? Elliot?
No, Elliot is
Doesn't
a
look like an Elliot.
Falcon player who beat HBox
Oh,
yesterday.
the kid who's half my age. And,
Yeah. Correct.
I know.
What a crazy set. That was down to the wire.
Yes.
Dude, congrats to Gahtzu. I think we all thought that the Clutch God was just going to pull another performance
Absolutely. Especially after
yeah.
the last game, it happened
Mhm.
that way. And, oh, man.
I mean, when the scene was the most active, it felt, like 2017, 2018, it was like tournaments all the time, and it was this HBox dominance where you were just like, every grand finals, Armada HBox. And they'd trade, but it was those guys, you know?
Yeah.
So what that meant was, anyone who was an Armada, you don't have to worry about who's going to win that set that HBox is playing, And now it's so different. You talk about things that changed. And here we go. HBox, losers next week, relegated.
Wow. Relegated.
10K subs.
Hey, he probably streamed that whole event.
The system works.
Yeah. Check out the man's Twitch stream if you want to see. I mean, dude, he always has some emotional reactions to his wins or losses. Definitely looked dejected after that nail biter versus Gahtzu, man. I mean, that's his Florida homie. I mean, this is someone who's probably beaten dozens of
They
times in
played
his
so
career.
many sets.
And now all of a sudden, it just Gahtzu has the head start here.
Here's the highlights too. Bobby, does Gahtzu inspire you? It's okay to say no. Okay, let me ask you, who does inspire you?
Wizzy for sure.
Really?
Yeah, Wizzy right now is yes. I can't. I mean, yes.
Okay, so why Wizzy and maybe not Gahtzu so much?
At the end of the day, I think we're most, okay, for me, what I can understand best probably is what will really go in and make me want to, express it or whatever. And I think right now, Wizzy, I'm just like, I feel like I could do things on reaction way better. Gahtzu,
Really?
I'm not sure that I understand. I'm just confused about how he got some of these openings and some of these hits. Because he wasn't doing the things that I know Wizzy did.
His transitions, dude.
I know they're so fast. You don't even see them.
It's edging too, because you want to see the hit,
to.
but we get this transition instead. You're like, no.
I know. I wasn't gonna say anything because they look so high tech, and somebody clearly worked on them hard.
No.
But
I'll let you know. They didn't work on them because those transitions come embedded in the machine that makes replays. So they're just doing them for fun.
Okay.
I mean, dude, the last three highlights we saw were actually all the same. It was Gahtzu finding the picture-perfect nair or grab that competent to knee. Like, if he didn't get those percent ranges, he would have had to grind out the stock for like 40 more percent. I mean, what sick conversions from Gahtzu
Finding the opening and finding the conversion was like, he just put on a show of it, and it was so sick. And as well as HBox, right? Even though his was a little more streamlined, it felt, maybe because we've seen it a lot. His up tilt rest, his up airs to catch things, like, but it just wasn't enough. And Gahtzu's, I'll tell you what, he inspires me.
I was just about to say, I was about to ask you.
Because I remember when he was just like, it was the 20GX stream. It was him, Gravy, and who's the other 20GX guy?
Wizzy.
Yeah, it was Wizzy, right. I forget. And they were just like grind. And now he's like really succeeding, and it's so sick to see. And we're actually going to be able to talk to him.
Hell yeah.
Let's go to an interview with Gahtzu right now. Gahtzu, what's up?
What's up, guys?
Bobby Scar says he's not inspired by you. What do you think of that?
Why you got to bring up old shit?
Dude, that's not true. He told me I was his North Star.
There you go.
Really?
Let's just make that canon. Gahtzu, well played, dude. Congratulations. How are you feeling right now? Are you stressed?
Yeah, man, dude. I'm stressed like the entire tournament day,
right?
Pretty much. And then some of these tournaments get dragged out for so long, and I just feel like I'm losing years.
I'm surprised that you recovered at the end of Game 4. Some nonsense happened. You didn't grab the ledge. You kind of died early. But you played Game 5 with composure. How did you? Are you impressed with yourself?
No, I feel like Game 4 was so close that me just missing the ledge was kind of whatever. Just like, all right, I could have closed it out. Let's just do it again.
Nice mental.
Yeah.
How many sets have you played with HBox? Because you guys are from Florida, you played on LAN all the time back before COVID and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the
It's
count. but
countless,
I'm
right?
Sure, tons. Yeah, yeah.
So I guess how confident do you feel? I guess you have this huge backlog of playing him so many times. That must contribute to the confidence playing him?
A little bit. I always felt like I never did too terribly versus him, in general. So I was always like never really that scared of HBox. But I mean, when he hits you, he destroys you sometimes. So.
True. Well, I mean, you did the same to him, right? You were finding these
Yeah.
openings that we were like, Bobby was literally pogging. So.
Yeah. Gahtzu,
Yeah.
can you tell me a bit about down throw knee versus Puff? It seems like you got a lot of grabs at like 70-ish, and that it just worked. Does it just work?
Yeah, it works, of course, yeah. But you want to do it like when it kills her, right?
Right. And when is that?
It seems like a small range.
I think like on like normal stages, it's like maybe 60 to 70% range if you down throw her like near the edges. On Yoshi's, it's like 40. If you down throw near her on the edge at 40, she's toast.
And you just have to react to in or away? Is that basically the way it works?
Yeah. But I mean, it gets kind of hard when they do slight DI, because then you don't know if you have to dash before your jump or not. Yeah, and that's probably the hardest.
It looked like each time you were able to just dash, though. HBox just
I mean,
away.
He was either full away or in. And then one time he did like in DI and then out DI on the knee. I was like, that didn't make any sense.
But you'll take it, right?
Yeah.
You're not complaining. Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
That was a nail-biter set, and I am really impressed with how you kind of stayed in it. We were just talking about how, HBox was clawing back in Game 4. Same thing happened in Game 5. You were up 2 stocks to 1, and it was down to last stock, but, you stayed composed. You did not overextend. And
yeah.
Well
I mean,
played.
I guess what Slime was saying, because I played him so much, I kind of know he's going to grind these like last few interactions out and like try to bust my like mental down patience or whatever. Yeah.
Cool. I have do you have one? Go for it.
Well, I was just wondering how Gahtzu's feeling going into next week. Now that you're done for today and you've secured your winner's spot in the 16-man for next week, how far do you think you can take it? Do you think you can get a top 6 Summit invite?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know who I'm going to fight, but I think it'll be fine.
Winners helps for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe avoid Plup.
Avoid Plup, yeah. What's the prep going to be like this week? Do you have training partners, or do you stick with Uncle Punch mod, or?
Mostly the Uncle Punch training stuff, and then I'll hit up some players sometimes for like specific matchup stuff.
Nice, man. Well, where can the people find you if they want to see more of your Falcon?
At Gahtzu, I guess, or at any tournament I'm at.
I asked Gahtzu this last time, and then I realized like he doesn't use Twitter a whole lot. But follow the man either way.
Follow him.
Yeah.
Watch Berserk. Enjoy Falcon. Anything you can do to support Gahtzu. Great stuff, and I can't wait to see you next week.
Yeah, thanks, guys. See ya.
Did you guys know that it was from Berserk, his name?
Yes.
I did, yeah.
I didn't know till so late. I guess you would know. Watch a lot of anime. But I was like, oh, no. I don't think I like this guy much anymore, right?
Because of anime.
Because he's a weeb.
Yeah.
And I'm a Chad.
That's mean.
I'm kidding.
And then you meet Gahtzu, who's actually just like the chillest.
Is
guy.
chill as hell. Also better than Melee I'll ever be. Albert versus SFAT coming up. This is a hot one.
Yeah, man. Another relegation match here to decide who gets to stay in winners for next week. I mean, these are such big matches here.
HBox and Ginger have been relegated.
That's nuts.
That's nuts.
Man, as far as can I ask you what you think about Ginger in terms of like, I think he has the highest floor out of like any player right now besides like maybe Banco Zane, WW, whatever. But like in that right outside range, he has the highest. He never loses to stuff I would never expect. What do you think?
I believe you.
You believe me?
That's what I think.
How close do you follow?
Enough that I need to just believe you on that one. I'm not going to challenge it.
Now I'm guiding Bobby through Melee like he guided me.
Some things change.
Through Mott Bob videos.
Thank goodness that Slime is here to carry me. We're going to go to a quick break. Slime, tell me all about Ginger so that when we come back from break, I'll know everything there is to know.
Got it.
We'll be right back.